right, y'all. This is episode 3 of Shop Talk, man. And right before we went live, man, I was triggered talking about cars, man. But you know, I wanna start this off right, man, for everybody from Texas who understand these frames and these things that we doing out here, man.
Yes, sir. Talk
you
about it.
You might see me
in an expedition. With a sign on the back that say, let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing,
Come
man.
on,
let's talk about it, man. So
let's go.
So let's before we go fishing, man, let's talk about this outfit and these frames, man. This round 3, you done turned up to another level.
Yeah. I'm in here now. So, you know, we went all red today. God first, splattered hat. You know, you got to do the shoe fit, man, wearing these 650 New Balances, man. Like, I'm feeling myself today, man.
Man, so, you know, I got this dead stock God First hoodie, man. You can't even get this no more, man. I got on the watchers. You know what I'm saying? I got
not glasses, but the watchers.
The watchers, man.
Okay.
And then I got the AOH chunky knit beanie.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? I put the logo to the back on this one because it didn't match the way my vibe is today, man.
We got
I'm just rocking, just doing what I do, man.
What about these pants, though?
It's Versace.
I like it, man. For some reason, man, you Ike Turner at the top, and your Ike Turner's drapes on his windows at the bottom.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do
My
me like
man
that.
is a walking botanical garden today,
hey, listen,
and I like it.
Socks with the brand new Air Force Ones. You
Yes,
know
sir.
how it is. Can't get a scuff on them like Nelly said.
Yeah, I like it, man. That may be the flower version of the drape that Aladdin rode on, man. I like what you're doing, brother. Let's jump into it.
Hey, man, you came ready for me, did you?
I was locked and loaded today, man.
Yeah.
I was locked and loaded, but you look good, man. I like the vibe.
Okay, man, so let's talk about it, man. We talked about let's go fishing.
Yes, sir.
Talked about let's go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
So for everybody out here who trying to, you know, catch a whole bunch of shoppers on their website, you trying to get people there, you got to get the right lure.
Ooh.
On your hook to get people in.
Okay, I like what you're
saying.
saying.
We talking about hooks.
Yes, let's talk about it.
We're talking about how to hook people to get them to your website.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it, man. A lot of people are doing content, but they're not doing content the right way.
For sure.
I want you to share, G, as somebody who shot content for brands that's done over $20 million in sales.
Yeah.
What's one of the top things that people are overlooking when it comes to content?
Man, I think one of the first is like connecting the right audience to the message of the business.
Right. So if you're trying to sell a hat with splatters on it, you got to put red shades on with it to make it happen. Is that
Yeah. You're gonna have to put the red shades on. You're gonna have to go with the overlay coat, man. You're gonna have to be fresh up with the ripped jeans on them too, man. Because guess what? Everybody's not wearing splatter hats. Yeah. So when I shoot this content, man, the content, it has to connect with the right person.
Yeah.
Like we were talking with students on a call the other night, and one of the things that I told, like I had a client ask about, like, how do I like shoot better content?
Yeah.
I never start with picking up the camera. I never start with using the phone. I always start with, well, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
And what do they need to know about, you know, your particular product? And I said, what's the message of your product?
Yeah.
And in the class, man, it was really polarizing and it made sense. She said, well, I have this garlic butter. And when you eat this garlic butter, like it really just brings a zing and a pop. And I said, stop right there. Your garlic butter, it brings zing. What does that mean? That's the story that you have to create and the content you have to capture because it's going to speak the language of where your clients want to go. And you can do that through the shots and through the videos that you capture for your content.
That's really good, man.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, man, if you can't explain the benefit of your product in 15 to 30 seconds with your content, you're never going to be able to sell.
That's real.
Because naturally, humans are just selfish from a standpoint of, if I spend my money on something that is not a necessity, it has to be something that I emotionally connect with, and it's got to be able to solve a problem for me to spend my money on.
That's right.
I want you to think about this. There's a million different things for me to spend my money on.
Yeah.
Why should I spend it with you? If you're not giving me the benefit, if you're not explaining it and breaking it down in a way to show me why I need it, then I'll never get it. For example, if you had on a blue hoodie with that red hat and we did marketing with it, we're never going to sell the hat, my brother.
We're not going to sell them.
You have to be able to connect the pieces and connect the dots to show people the benefit of what you had to offer.
Absolutely. I like what you're saying, man, but you cannot connect the dots. One, if you don't know who you're talking to. One, if you don't even know what content does.
Yeah.
So I think like we have to just talk about this for a little bit because as, you know, there's a lot of people building brands right now. And in the micro brand space, we can't afford to do the things that big box companies may be able to like make a mistake on.
Yeah.
Like we gotta really like lock in on the things that we're communicating.
Right.
So content is communication.
Yeah.
Content is the way that you communicate to your audience. Content is the way that you help them become better versions of themselves. That's how the buy-in happens, right?
Yeah.
Content can be your first hello or it can be the last goodbye if you don't communicate the right way. You know what I'm saying? So you walking into the mall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know.
Well, if I walked in the mall like this today, I'm signing autographs. You understand what I'm saying?
For Marvin Gaye or for Kyrie Irving?
You gonna quit doing me like this?
So the only one I didn't like that I called you Ike Turner.
Man, now that was far.
It was far, but
that was far.
You gotta come on, drapes.
Come on, man. Ike Turner, man, you sang the song like I told you, anime on me now.
If I was shooting content for those pants, I will put you in a grandma's colorful living room and put plastic on the couch.
Oh, I remember the plastic on the couch.
You remember plastic on the couch?
Yeah, you got to be old school to know plastic on the couch.
And imagine they made us put plastic on the couch, or they put plastic on the couch, and then you still couldn't even sit on it.
Still couldn't sit on it.
That's wild. It
was the wildest thing.
It's a wild thing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. We walking through the mall, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, you approach somebody, and then they approach you just real loud or just going off on you. That's the first interaction. What are the odds that you're going to continue to possibly build a relationship with this person?
Not very.
It's not very because the initial interaction like caused you to be like, you know what? I don't like this person.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we teach our clients is that you have to build know, like, trust.
Yeah.
If a customer knows you, if they like you, if they trust you, they'll buy from you and they'll become part of your community.
Yeah.
But you do that first by content.
Right.
Now let's talk about connecting the dots with content though.
Yeah.
So we probably ran over $4 million worth of ads.
Right.
And that's copy, that's setting the ad up, that's doing the content. But the ad doesn't work if your content sucks.
Right.
Your website can't convert if your content sucks.
Right.
Your social media like can't let people like validate like who you are at a high level to even get to your website if your content sucks.
Right.
So you have to know that when you're trying to build a brand, when you say I want to do this, you're saying that I'm committed to becoming a better content creator.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, like, if you're building a brand and you spend all your money on the product, but you spend no money on educating yourself on how to sell product online, like you're gonna have a garage full of it in 6 months, or you're gonna be giving it away.
That's good.
And so, like, if you don't want to give it away, you have to learn how to create content that speaks to the benefit, that builds know, like, trust, that solves people problems, and that is not like so evasive that you think that I owe you 3 minutes to talk about man's football team and his shirt that you're trying to sell me. You have to get to the point. You have to get to the benefit, and I have to be able to see it in order to buy it. So once they learn these things, they learn how to stop the scroll. These are things that we teach in our mastermind, things that we teach in our coaching with our clients. Yeah. And our clients have done well over $15 million in sales. So if that's something you want to learn more about, let us know. But this is what I want to share with y'all, man. All that good preaching you just did.
Yes, sir.
I want to let y'all know that if you want to, if you want to be on a team like Gabe, right? If you tired of, hold on.
What team? What just happened?
Hold on, I'm about to tell you.
Fellas, I don't know what he about to put me into. Y'all know?
I'm about to tell you, man.
What team?
If you want to be on a legendary team like Gabe was on, if you want to be on the Atlanta Falcons, wait
a minute, who you saying I am?
If you want to be on the Dallas Cowboys.
This is a riddle now. Okay, who am I?
If you want to be in the Hall of Fame of content creation, man, like number 21 primetime Babyface Gabe, all you gotta do is hit that link in the bio, man. This is Shop Talk episode 3, man.
Did you just put a riddle on me, man? Boy, you cold, man. He's a savage, man.
Episode 1 was Must Be the Money, man. Episode 3, man, is Coach Prime.
Look good, feel good. Feel good, play good.
Yeah.
When you play good, you win in the game, baby. Shop Talk, let's get it.
All right, y'all.